Bagel.
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 A bagel.
Bagel. A bagel. A bagel. A bagel. A bagel.
Bagel. A bagel.
A bagel.
So at this point, we pretty much figured out the bagels don't have a whole lot of hope to them yet. So I think we're going to hope for some butter and some cream cheese. So let me go into the fridge and grab them.
So all I need is a miracle.
All I need is glue. No, that's all I need is a manicure. All I need is glue. Okay, yeah, I always get those lyrics messed up. I don't know, probably from childhood. Okay, so again, we're just going to use a light cream cheese. You could use a heavy cream cheese. You could use Tempty. What did I grow up with? I grew up with whipped Tempty. And that, oh man, that was like, I used to open up the pink container, and then it was just, the knife would just sink into it, and I just knew it was, it was just great. All right, and I've been a really big fan of Kerrygold butter. It's been like this interesting craze that's been going on, people putting butter in their coffee. Did you hear about that?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what was that, 2 or 3 years ago,
Right.
where it has all these antioxidants, but you got to use Kerrygold and some organic coffee. Did you ever hear about that?
Yeah. The thought that counts, I thought about doing it. And, you know.
I did it. You know what it
You
tastes
actually-
like? It's amazing. You know what it tastes like?
Buttery coffee?
That's what it tastes like. Okay, so moving on. So this will need to soften up a little bit, but I'm going to cut a piece off. Oh, let me just
We're going to heat up this darn butter?
No. This is really great as it is. Just want to get it to I'm not going to say total room temperature, but I just want to get some of the refrigerator frost out of it. But
Yeah.
this is really good, creamy butter. So because at this point, these bagels need it. And then the cream cheese is cream cheese. You know, again, we could argue about that. All right, so let's just cut these. I'm going to do the everything because it's really an almost everything bagel.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because half of it is not.
God, right?
It's like, it's almost like a 2-in-1, right? Somebody wants plain and someone wants everything, so you cut it in half and now there you go. You hand your friend the plain and, I mean, I can't imagine another motive.
So you know what's also weird about
Heading
this?
up, is it just me?
No, it's
think
clearly not you and it's not your detergent. But the thing is, all right, so, okay, crumb, great, awesome. Here's the problem. We got one side, and it's going to be great. And then we have a plain bagel, which we already had. So it's like,
The thought that counts.
well, but this is the way you would do a bagel. You wouldn't cut it in half the way we did the other one. You would cut it like this. So I guess what I'm going to do is, since we already know what this one tastes like, I'm going to cut this in half. Which half are we going to put the cream cheese or the butter on? So why don't you make that call? So one side with seeds, one without, one with butter, one with cream cheese. You make the call, and I'm going to deliver.
All right. The butter is going to be on the seed side.
All right, butter on the seed side. Okay, so let's get into this. Butter on the seeded side.
Try to have this be a fair fight here.
Now, is that a schmear of butter?
That's a good question.
Is it a schmear?
Is it a shtickle?
Charlie, is it a schmear? I guess you can schmear butter. I don't know. I never really thought about it. It's always a schmear of cream cheese, but I guess butter has the potential to be schmeared. Oh, so on the last episode, I was trying to figure out what part of speech that was. It was English, and I think it's a participle because schmeared is a verb and an adjective. So for all you grammar nerds like me, look that one up, and please send me a message and let me know if I'm correct about that one. Okay, so I'm schmearing the butter, verb, participle. All right.
Not shtickle.
I don't. Yeah.
Only fluoride can be shtickled.
Yeah, that's true. You know, and a lot of people don't know that about fluoride. All right, so, all right, I got the side buttered and stay. All right, and you know what? I'm going to cut this one in half because we have our one-sided dilemma, so it's basically now like a quarter. And then you take a bite of this. I'm going to make sure there's enough butter. Yeah. All right, and so you're gonna bite that right.
there?
Yep, that one right there. You do that, and I'm gonna try this one with the butter. Is there hope for this thing?
You tried the one with the cream cheese.
No, I didn't put the cream cheese on it yet. All right. The butter saved this thing.
This is the everything?
Yep.
You know, I have to say, their everything seasoning is pretty good. In my always correct opinion. If they could just, you know, do the entire damn bagel and drench it with everything, with their version of everything seasoning, I have to say, I think their everything seasoning is even better than the last place's version of everything seasoning. So, you know, if I am going to complain, and I certainly am, because, you know, why everyone else, you know, why should everyone else do so and not me?
Yeah.
So if I am, and I am, I'm also going to really try hard to be fair, and that's a damn good everything. That's a damn good everything flavoring.
All right. So while you are describing your deep thoughts, do you believe that, first of all, that the butter saved it?
I think it definitely helped. It definitely helped.
All right. Okay.
And,
So why don't you put that one down right here on the counter, and let's go into the cream cheese with the plain. The plain. Gotta love Hervé.
The extra plain.
You know, may he rest in peace, of course, Hervé Villachez. All right, so, okay, so take a bite of this one with the schmeared cream cheese. You do that. I'm taking a bite of mine.
Schmear.
Yep, I figured it out. But yep, if you don't put any cream cheese or butter on these bagels, there's no hope for them.
The everything option might be able to stand up, because their version of everything seasoning is damn good.
Really?
But the plain, definitely not.
You know what we could do? I could put the cream cheese on top of your butter.
The butter.
Let's do that.
The butter with the everything.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you another schmear.
Again, you know, it's funny. Why doesn't everyone see things the way that I do? I just can't imagine. One of the great mysteries of life that hopefully we will get to the bottom of by the time.
Here, hold on.
At the time of
Okay, so guess what? Your dream just came true.
Splendid.
Here's your everything bagel with butter and cream cheese on it. Go on, take a bite.
Splendid.
Bite a bagel.
Just what I do.
Yeah, I'm still. You know what I'll do? I'll just put these two together since there's no hope for them, and I'll just take a bite of these with
That
it.
ain't bad.
Yeah, gotta be toasted, gotta be schmeared.
Yep.
The schmear is the savior.
Yep.
That's it.
So, do you think Nick Mason loves bagels?
Who?
Nick Mason.
Oh yeah, he caught my shirt here right
that?
before July 4th. Yeah, you know, he's a British lad. I don't know what he eats.
I forget who that is.
This was a great concert. Did I tell you about that? The Nick Mason, I went to the DAR, Constitutional Hall.
I forget who he is.
The drummer from Pink Floyd.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah, he does a whole psychedelic show. He doesn't do like Comfortably Numb, and he doesn't do the David Gilmour stuff. He did all the stuff from like Syd Barrett and Relics. And and I wasn't the only
love that
person
stuff.
wearing
Good shit.
a psychedelic shirt.
Yeah.
But thank you for noticing, Charlie, because you know we do need to talk about music, because music and food, there's nothing better than that.
Hey, Ian, you're wearing East Coast drums. What is that? What is East Coast drums?
Is it the whole East Coast?
Good. They're Upper Marlboro, so that they're you know, what, 45 minutes drive from here.
Yeah, that's about right. In the Beltway.
Major drum warehouse sort of store. Food place.
It's a huge warehouse. It's huge. It's you need any kind of drum, the guy's got it. You need literally, I was telling you before, if you need a screw from like a 1958 Ludwig stand, he has it. The guy has a tremendous warehouse. I don't know where he gets all the stuff from. And I don't know, maybe we could take a ride there when we do our next bagel place. What do you think? Maybe we'll pick up some bagels and we'll head to the drum shop.
Good idea. It's a good idea.
All right. So I think we're ready to wrap up our episode here.
Butter.
Um,
Sorry, I was getting lost in my butter reverie there for a second.
Yeah,
Sorry
I'll save. It's all
Things
good.
happen.
I'm gonna save this sesame bagel. Maybe we can make like a pizza bagel out of it or something. You know, because clearly obvious. This is white bread, and it's better when you put stuff on it. It actually brings out the flavor of it, even though there's no malt flavor. I do agree. Everything seasoning's pretty good. If they just put more of it on there on both sides, I think that would be a more explosive flavor.
Yes, it would.
But still covering up or compensating for that white bread. Any final thoughts?
That's about the size of it.
A bagel. A bagel.
Bagel.
A bagel. A bagel. A bagel.